We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Stay tuned for Cubs baseball next. Mel Clark, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Ready now, Eduardo Pinheiro, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June.
Pinheiro.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Robert Barney is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Clark comes into today 2nd in the National League in All-Star voting among starting pitchers, so it looks very likely he'll be rewarded for his efforts so far this year.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in 2nd place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Simon Covey is on deck. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate now, Simon Covey. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes in here right at 260. 16 homers and 49 runs batted in. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the 1st inning.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder. Darren Cook would be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't. Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Stepping in, Darren Cook. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2-0.
Three and 0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here it is, the 3-0. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Alderson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set, and the pitch. Alderson originally hails from Kansas. He was selected in the first round during the 2026 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
Stepping in, Ronnie North. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Embry will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up, and Milwaukee's off to an early 1-0 lead. Woody Doyle is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
At the plate, Elvis Franco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Gonzalez has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting second, the left fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Now in the box, number 24. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
At the plate, J.C. Embry swinging a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Long throw to third, and he's safe.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what, you hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Santiago. He'll look to pad that RBI total a bit here as he enters play 8th in the National League in that category.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are surprised by that. Listen, it's still early. I'm not saying he won't keep this up, but things tend to even out as the season goes along.
Line to the right side. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Buckner, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Second inning coming up in Chicago. And with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ballgame. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
That evens it up 1-1. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
To the plate now, Alejandro Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 287 the average coming in. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder. Ilez leads off second with nobody out. In there, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
In now, Woody Doyle, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Fouled off. One out and a runner on third. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Standing in now, Eduardo Pinheiro, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. All tied at 1-1. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the second baseman, Julian Perez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's low.
Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
Batting set, the third baseman, Pineda.
So striding in, Isaac Pineda, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Doyle has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake-bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw us off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Travis James.
Striding into the box, Travis James. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. First delivery to him on the way. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better, because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Into the box, Mel Clark. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. Hops this one up. Barney has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand one. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Robert Barney. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Stepping up now, Simon Covey. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
No, that's down.
One out, nobody on. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
2-0.
Two and one now. Now the pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Darren Cook will be next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Darren Cook. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
High in the air out to center field. Santiago is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Gone in order are the Brewers. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game.
We're We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the third inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They enter the day near the top of the league in both team batting average and runs scored, so it's safe to say they're among the cream of the crop in terms of offensive production. Talking with some of the coaches earlier, they all alluded to not only the high level of talent on this club, but also the hitters' tireless work ethic. They praised the professionalism these players bring to their craft as a major reason for their success. And they said the hard work breeds confidence when it comes time to compete in the batter's box.
Thank you, Heidi. Elvis Franco is at the plate as he watches ball one. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The left fielder, number 24, Adam Greenberg.
At the plate, Adam Greenberg. He reached on a single in his first try. And the pitch. And that's taken for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knob.
Embry.
Ready for another chance? J.C. Embry. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he fouls this one off. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. And now they've got him in a rundown. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. 2 out, nobody on. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So coming to the plate, Freddie Santiago. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. After the walk, a quick check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch on its way.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. A ball and a strike. 1-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Here now the 2-2. Driven nicely into the gap. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So now to the plate, Ryan Buckner, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hot shot down the line, and that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And that's going to plate the runner from second as this is now a 3-1 ball game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Into the box now, Julian Perez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
2 out with the man at first. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Barney has got it, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. Cubs lead it 3-1. Now at the plate, Jason Alderson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field. Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
A 3-0. Swung on and missed 3-2. the payoff pitch home. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. At the plate, Ronnie North. And it's fouled away. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 0-1.
It's out, 1-1.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. A ball and 2 strikes now.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Manny Ilez is on deck. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Now at the plate, Manny Ilez. Here's the first pitch to him.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
2-2 the count. High in the air out to center field. Santiago is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box now, Isaac Pineda. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Now at the plate, Travis James, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
'50th pitch of the game on its way.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
1-1.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
3 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Cook will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. The pitcher, Mel Clark, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here comes the first pitch. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Elvis.
Ready once again, Elvis Franco. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. The 1-0 home is taken high above the zone.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Alejandro Gonzalez.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss made him reach.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And there's the first out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. So now the Brewers pitcher, Woody Doyle, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Greenberg will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Pinheiro.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eduardo Pinheiro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he falls behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Count even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. So stepping in, J.C. Embry.
The right fielder, J.C.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Freddie Santiago. Has a look, now the pitch.
0-1.
runner at first with no outs here. Runners off for second. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. In there, a base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get the third.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
A 1-1. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Embry is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Chris Gibbs comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Chris Gibbs.
Stepping in now, Julian Perez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Set and the 1-0 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Covey is there and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, third baseman, Isaac Pineda.
The next Cub up, Isaac Pineda. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's it.
So far this year against Southpaws, Pineda is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
A ball and a strike now. First and second now, 1 man out. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So in now for Chicago, Travis James. from the stretch.
Ball one, no strike.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Now the 1-0. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. A line shot to third base.
Now batting. The pitcher. Now.
Into the box now for the Cubbies, Mel Clark. He'll try to do damage with the bases loaded and 2 gone. First offering on its way. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two out, bases loaded. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
You put yourself in a situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
The 2-1 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Three and 2 now. Elvis Franco would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set. The 3-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Elvis Franco, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 1-1 home. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Alderson is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 5 innings complete. The Cubs lead this one 5-1. Digging in, Robert Barney, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1,
Warning.
2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Count even now at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
1 ball.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Santiago has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Simon Covey.
Next for Milwaukee, Simon Covey. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Nope, that's down.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Darren Cook. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the pitch. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 5-1. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder Adam Greenberg.
Adam Greenberg.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Nope.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.C. Embry, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Count is 1 and
He
2.
wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Santiago.
In now, Freddie Santiago, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he misses with it, 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball foul down the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead this one though, 5-1. Miles Pike is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 40, Miles Pike.
7th inning ready to roll and set to go is the veteran first baseman Jason Alderson.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here it comes. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
3-2, full count. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box, Ronnie North. as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. The 1-0.
2-0.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
2-0 count. The pitch. Popped him up. Pineda is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Manny Ellis.
Now to the plate, Manny Ellis. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Pike has a strong chance of being an all-star this year. He's currently leading the vote totals among relief pitchers.
Hey, hats off to this guy right now. It wouldn't have been my first guess if I was thinking about who was leading at this position. But you know what? He's played very well this year, and the fans certainly have taken notice.
The high fastball is in there. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Alejandro Gonzalez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A pause, and the 0-2. Fouled off. The next 0-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping into the box, Ryan Buckner. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The windup and the 0-1 to first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now back, second baseman, Julian Perez.
Stepping up to the plate, Julian Perez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The third baseman, Isaac Pineda.
To the plate now, Isaac Pineda. Pitch outside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Looked to me like they anticipated him trying to swipe that bag. I mean, the pitcher shortened his delivery to the plate, but it didn't make a difference in the slightest. He still swiped that bag.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Covey is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
The catcher, number 15, Travis James.
Stepping into the box, Travis James, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Oh, had the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Harvey Coates will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Julio Valdez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 8.
Miguel Vasquez will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And that misses, ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They're up 5-1. Justin Pickett has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 16, Justin Pickett.
Standing in, Julio Valdez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Digging in now for the Brewers, Eduardo Pinheiro, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First offering on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the 1-0.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
So a full count now. Robert Barney is on deck. This is line to left, and this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
So now to the plate, Robert Barney, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Pickett, a 22-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Runners on first with 1 down. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. The 1-1 is a swinging strike, a little late on the fastball that time. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is, and it's fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Cubs are on top, 5-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Elvis Franco. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The left fielder, number 24, Adam Greenberg.
Now at the plate, Adam Greenberg. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Pulled toward right center field. Gonzalez will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 7, J.C. Embry.
Now batting, J.C. Embry, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Freddie Santiago is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Chris Doyne comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 35, Chris Doyne.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Simon Covey, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Covey.
First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Tough break there as the leadoff man's retired to start the ninth. So here's the cleanup hitter, Darren Cook. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Pineda has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jason Alderson.
Digging in, Jason Alderson, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive here is caught, and if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Chicago Cubs led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Mel Clark pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year. Woody Doyle was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Brewers, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes.